is there anything out of our entire conversation, or maybe even before we had the conversation, is there something that we have not touched on or that you wanted to say and you haven't had the chance to say it just yet? Is there anything that you would like to leave to close out this conversation, or all that stuff?
One final tidbit. I would say trust failure. And it sounds kind of strange, but I look back often at my life and everything that I've done, and I have failed a lot. You know, like I mentioned at the beginning of this interview, I dropped out of college, and I would consider that a failure. There were other things during that time that I would consider those major failures. And I could have, called it quits, and I, thought about that for a little bit, but I tried to take those failures and spin them in such a way where I wanted to learn from them. And maybe that's, the educator in me. But I use those failures to improve, not just in the immediate future, but also years and years and, a decade down the line. And as we go into this world of AI and AR and VR and who knows what else, I mean, I can't even imagine the technology that's going to come in the next 5, 10, 15 years. There are going to be a lot of failures. People are going to try to create new things. They're going to fail. Google Glass, like we were talking about earlier, that I would consider a failure. But it's something you have to learn from. Figure out what went wrong and try again, right? And you might fail again, but keep going at it. And I think it's really important to, I think you have to fail. I don't think any successful person has not failed. And if you keep working at it, and I think it'll pay off.
100%. I'm not going to steal anything from that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Howard Pinsky. Trust failure and be an everlasting learner. I hope you guys liked this episode. If you did, you can find more build from scratch website tutorials with me right here, or you can find more EditorX tips and tricks in this playlist over here. With that said, I hope to see you guys in another video. And of course, if you liked this episode and what we're doing here on this channel, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.